This episode we take a look at Activision's remastered classic Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. Originally created by Naughty Dog and released way back in 1999, this game was touted as Sony's answer to the Mario Kart series. Let's find out if it can live up to the hype. If you're new to the channel, this is where we break games down to their four main components: graphics, sound, gameplay and replay value to give you an overall score. Before we start, make sure you hit the like button and please consider subscribing, it really helps us out. Make sure you hit the little bell so you get notified of all our reviews. Let's get into it. The graphics in this game have been completely overhauled and built from the ground up. The game feels brand new on the PS4, tons of new effects and background characters have been added in to really bring the whole world to life. The frame rate is rock solid, which is so important in a racing game. The speed feels consistent throughout the game, which is great, but it's also one of the game's drawbacks. Unlike Mario Kart, the speed doesn't increase on the higher difficulties. Going from learning at a slow speed to mastering the game at high speed is one of Mario Kart's great strengths, and would have been a welcome addition to this game. The visuals are crisp, with the art style giving a real cartoony feel. Sometimes the whole game feels a little like a Warner Brothers cartoon. I found myself often waiting around the corner to see if the Roadrunner would show up and speed past me. Just like the graphics, the sound in this game has been overhauled too. It's a quirky, fun soundtrack that has you bopping your way down the track. The characters all have their own signature sayings and little comments when they smash an enemy. Whether or not you're crashing a car, shooting your weapons at an opponent or just driving on in first place, the music and effects are spot on, always fitting in well with what's happening at the time. One of the downsides is the music is very simple and gets a little bit samey, which can be a little bit mind numbing at times, but you can always just turn the music off. The remaster retains all the content from the original game and adds a bunch more. Online multiplayer lets you test your skills against your friends, kart skins allow you to customise your ride. Even the adventure mode has had some tweaks added to it, allowing you to change your character or kart between races. There is a real passionate audience for this game and it's easy to see why. While it's easy enough to pick up the game and start playing and smash through the easy levels, to beat the harder difficulties you'll need to really put in the effort and learn the art of drifting, jumping and becoming a seriously advanced driver. The speed is different for each character, but the karts themselves make no difference, which I think is a little bit of an oversight. The weapons themselves are similar in a way to Mario Kart, each weapon having its own level of destruction. The weaker weapons spawning more often and the stronger weapons being mostly reserved for the players at the back of the pack, although this game will occasionally give the leader some of the better weapons, which Mario Kart never does. There's so much to do in this game with plenty of content to keep me coming back. There are lots of game modes to enjoy here, from simple arcade single-player racing to adventure modes where players must work their way through a bunch of races and opponents to open up new worlds. Add in the time trials, ring races, CTR challenges, cups and battles, and there's hours upon hours of game to enjoy here for all skill levels. One of the hallmarks of a great racing game is a couch co-op, and this game is no exception. Racing against your friends in split screen is really what keeps me coming back to games like this. There's nothing quite like saving a weapon for the end of the race and smashing your mates just before they pass the finish line. I had a really great time playing this game, and I really hate comparing any game to Mario Kart because it's not really a fair comparison. But at the same time, I've never come across another kart game that's come as close as Crash Team Racing has. Whether you're with a group of mates or by yourself, this game won't disappoint you. With 32 different tracks to race and all the challenges and varying degrees of difficulties, there's a lot here to enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you could subscribe, that would really help us out. Until next time, this has been an LTD Games review.